Hi there, everyone. I'm Cody Peterson. I'm the director of the upcoming YouTube series Plague of Souls. I've seen a lot of questions that have been posted to our Facebook or emailed in to us, and I just wanted to make a video to try and answer these questions as best I can. And one of the biggest questions is, what is Plague of Souls? Plague of Souls is going to be a realistic apocalyptic drama in which we really focus on realism and not getting too crazy with this whole invincible hero idea. I mean, our main characters are going to be just as mortal as any of the other characters, and the story is going to follow them through this post-apocalyptic scenario. Without giving too much of the story away, a real-world pathogen, we're going to be using an actual disease, breaks containment and infects the population of the eastern United States, and it just causes society to collapse. I mean, it spreads around the globe very quickly. It kills 9 out of 10 people that it interacts with, and we're following a group of 4 survivors as they're trying to navigate this desolate urban landscape, trying to avoid the disease itself, trying to avoid gangs that form, also just other survivors that might be hostile towards them and try to take their stuff, or cults actually form in this scenario as well. So it's this very volatile landscape. It gives us a lot of creative freedom to work with it. But yeah, that was one of the biggest questions, and now I'm going to get on to these specific questions that people have sent in. And the first one comes from Angela, and she asks, will Plague of Souls be a short film or a series with episodes? Plague of Souls will be a series, with different episodes. I have quite a few already written up, and these episodes will be uploaded to YouTube, and we'll have every single episode on there. We will have the newest episode featured on our website, plagueofsouls.com. But yeah, there's no membership. You don't have to buy anything in order to view them. It should be on YouTube for everyone to see, and that's what we want. The next question comes from Robert, and he asks, I'm kind of lost in terms of when your series will debut. Can you give a date for when the Kickstarter project will be launched? I would really like to see this come to fruition. We're not entirely sure when our Kickstarter will be launched. We're starting to finish up the scenes for the trailer now. It's really exciting because we're starting to see all of this work kind of come together. I was just actually working on the alley scene, and it's looking really good. But yes, we're compiling the trailer now. I expect to have all scenes shot and done with by mid-December, but I'm going to give a date for early February for when the Kickstarter project will be launched. Thank you, Robert, for your question. Alright, the next question comes from Austin, and he said, when will you publish your first episode? Since the trailer won't be finished until about early February, and we're looking at a month until we get funded, because Kickstarter lasts 30 days, we're looking at about May or so. I'm really tentative in giving a date because, there's so many things that might happen. Like, we might not get funded the first time, although I'm expecting that we will. We have so much support from the community already. Everyone that's seen what little that we've presented to them has just shown tons of enthusiasm. And I think once we get this trailer out, people will start to see, what we want this world to look like, what we want to show in this series, and I think we'll get a lot of support for it. But again, we may not, but if we're successful in February, we're looking about the first episodes airing around May or so. Next question comes from Matthew, and he asks, what kind of rewards can you get for pledging on the Plague of Souls Kickstarter? I gotta tell you, we have tons of stuff. I mean, from signed thank you cards to t-shirts to backpacks to creating your own character. Yeah, it's great. I mean, you can create your own character. You give them a name, you give them what they wear, how they talk, where they're from, their backstory. I mean, just tell us every little detail, and we'll throw them into the story somewhere, and we'll let you know when we're going to do it. but there's just so much. I mean, character posters, we have a lot to offer. It's really great stuff. We want to give back as much as possible to show that we're just so thankful for the support that we've gotten so far, and what we're going to get. I mean, again, anybody that's seen what we're doing has just shown so much enthusiasm. It gives us the encouragement, to keep going, to keep trying to do the best that we can do in order to deliver the best possible production value for you. We have a lot of cool stuff that we have planned for the Kickstarter project. We can't wait to post the trailer and see what you guys think of it. Last question from Vicky, and she asks, when will we learn more about the characters? Some of your guys are pretty cute. Any of them single? I'm not sure. I don't really keep track of that. I'm sure if you ask them, you might get lucky and have a single guy in there. But thank you for showing. Thank you for showing interest. As for learning more about the characters, you really won't get much information until the first episodes come out. We're trying to keep that a secret to make the story more interesting. I think we will have a lore section on our website that has information that's already been learned in episodes that we've already published, just so you can get a backstory or help introduce newer people to the series. But yeah, we will be keeping track of that. But thank you Vicky, for your question. But that's all the questions for this video. Thank you everyone for your support and your interest. I really do enjoy answering your questions, so if you have any that I haven't answered in this video, please feel free to email us at plagueofsouls@gmail.com or posting to our Facebook. Once again, thank you, and stay tuned.